everyone, nice to see you all again. Thanks for coming and watching another one of my videos. Today I'm going to be using all products from Tropic skincare. I'm a Tropic ambassador and I'm really enjoying the products, and if there's anything at all that anybody's interested in, just let me know. So to start with, I will start how I always start, with the eyes, then go on to base. To highlight under my brow, I'm using the Illuma concealer, which is £18 and comes in 5 different shades. This is the lightest shade, it's called Latte. And I'm going for quite a light shade under my brow because I wanted to highlight that area. And then I'm just going to use a slightly fuller brush and just pat it in. For my eyeshadow base, I'm going to use the Undercover Cream Concealer, which is £16 for a medium pan and £20 for a large pan. With Tropic as well, what I should say is all of the products, the powders, creams for eyes, lips, face, base, everything apart from the foundations comes in pans, and you get this little palette and they come in a couple of different sizes, and you can pop your different palettes in. So for example, in here, in this size, you might take a bronzer. So this is the Tahiti Tan bronzer. So it would just sit into the holder like that and then click into your palette. So for example, if you were going on a night out and you had, if you wanted to top up your eyeshadow or eyebrows, whatever it may be. So I'll just pop a few of these in here and show you my mini palette when it's full. So just to show you as an example, on your night out you might take this with you and have an eyeshadow to top up, your lipstick to top up with, a highlighter, a blusher and a bronzer. And obviously you can fill it with any pans you like, so it could be one full of lipsticks, one full of eyeshadows, however you like, and then you just pop them off. It's all magnetic, so you just pop it off and interchange them how you wish. So for the rest of my eyeshadow base, like I said, I'm going to use the Undercover Cream Concealer. This is the lightest shade. This is called Macadamia. And you can see it's a much thicker consistency than the Illuma. That's given a really nice finish. I'm just gonna set that with the setting powder. Use this shade here, which is called Oatmeal. And use that in the inner part of the eye, so you can see it's already quite shimmery. Next, I'm gonna go in with this shade here, which is called Marula. Bit of a transition shade above the crease. And just sweeping that right across the lid. The eyeshadow shades come in a range of shimmers, mattes and satin. So the one I used in the inner corner was a shimmer, and that one I've just used is a satin, so it's gone on really nicely. Then I'm going to use some of the matte shades to make my smoke. I'm going to go for the shade Cinnamon next. And then using my brush that I used with the previous shade, I'm just going to blend those two together. Like with all of the Tropic products, all of the makeup is 100% cruelty free, toxin free, totally free from parabens and all sorts of nasties. Darken it ever so slightly more. I'm gonna use a pencil brush for this and go for the shade. This is a matte shade as well called Kahai. Okay, getting quite a bit of fallout from that one, but it's probably because of the brush that I'm using. And just taking that along the lash line and then up the corner. Using a slightly bigger brush. Then going back in with the cinnamon orangey shade and blending those. And then just reinforcing my lighter shade at the front. And with a clean brush, just blending that in. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. I might just do a little bit more of the darker shade. Then to highlight under my brow bone, I'm going to use the Moonlight highlighter. For underneath my eye, I'm just going to use the same shade, starting with the darkest one. Then I'm going to blend in the cinnamon colour. And just take the lighter shade. And then I think I will take some of the highlighter as well and just highlight the inner corner. Okay. Next, I'm going to do my eyebrows, and I think I'll use both the liquid, well, the sort of pomade gel and the powder. Right, I'm going to start with the gel. So I'm going to use hazelnut, which is a sort of medium brown. There's a lighter brown, sort of blondie brown, and then a darker brown. I'll try this one. And I'm just going to start by going under the brow and working it through, pushing it upwards. and then obviously using it lighter at the front. I don't actually think I need any of the powder. I'm gonna set that with just a clear brow gel. I'm just gonna make my upper lash line a bit more defined, going back in with the dark shadow. Okay, then I'm going to move on to base. I'm going to use the Full Flawless collection, which can come in this gift box for £64, or you can save £2 and get it without the gift box. But in the collection you have a beauty booster, the kabuki brush, an Illuma concealer and a mineral foundation. So first step with the base that I'm going to do, I think I said earlier, I'm going to use the cream concealer as an under eye corrector, and I think for that I'm going to use the shade Sand, and this just to really get rid of the dark circles, and I think I'm going to use this around where I have blemishes as well. After having a baby, my hair, like a lot of my hair fell out, and now around my hairline where my hair is growing back, I seem to be getting a lot of breakouts. Did anyone else get that? Or if you did, leave a comment and let me know, and if there was anything that you did, or if it took a while to heal, or because literally like my whole, and it's not even like spots, it's like blisters. With the Undercover cream concealer, if you're going to be using it for a colour corrector, as I have done, you want to get one that's sort of closer to, or maybe even slightly darker than your skin tone, to neutralise the dark circles before you then go on with the rest of your product. And then I'm going to use the Illuma to sort of brighten the under eye area as well later on. So this is the beauty booster. You don't need a lot of this, a little bit does go a long way. The beauty booster, it's a sheer dewy foundation. It's sort of silky and lightweight finish, and to apply I'm going to use my Tropic precision sponge and just dab this on everywhere. I should say as well, I was out in the sun today, so my skin's maybe a little bit redder than normal. You could also just apply this with your fingers if you wanted a lighter application. Then next I'm going to go in with the mineral foundation, and to apply that using the kabuki brush that comes in the kit. So it's quite good, you can't sort of use too much at once. And just apply. The good thing about this as well is you can use one or the other, use them both together, and they're both buildable. As well, if you run out of your wee tub, you can get just a refill pouch, which instead of this itself is £24. I should have said as well, if you buy the whole kit together, you save £24. But if you just need to replenish some of this, you can get a refill pouch, which is obviously better for the environment, less plastic waste, and it's only £19.20, so you're saving almost a fiver. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. So literally blemishes gone, all of them gone. The cream contour pan is £8, and they're this size. This is the shade Savannah, which is the lighter one, and then you have Sienna, which is the darker one. So that's the two for comparison. I'm going to use the darker one, and for that to apply I'm going to use my beauty blender, and I'm just going to swipe it through a couple of times and then dab on to the areas that I want to contour. So you can see that's just given a nice bit of definition to the areas that I've put it on. Eyes a little bit more. So I'm going to take a clean fluffy brush and just blend before I add my Illuma. Now the Illuma that I'm going to use is brûlée, so it's not as light as the latte that I used on my eyebrows. I'm going for the next shade just because I think it will be too light. Next I'm going to use the powder bronzer, and I'm liking the look of the shade Sahara. There's 3 to choose from: sepia and Bally Bronze. So that's the 3 bronzer shades. I'm going to go for the darkest one, which is Sahara. I think I'll actually use some of the lighter one as well. For blusher, I'm going to use this colour, which is called Golden Apricot. Kind of peachy, orangey, corally pink. And just applying that to the apples of the cheekbones. Stupid hairline spots. highlighter. I'm going to use the same highlighter that I used in my eyebrows, the Moonlight shade. Okay, this is so pigmented, you do not need a lot. I think I actually just want a little bit more concealer. And I'm going to use actually my finger next to my pinky and just dab that on. That finger gives you the lightest touch. So it just dabs the product in without taking any of it off. Then to set that, I'm just going to take the brush that I used for highlighting and just dab it under the eyes. Next we are on to lips, and I'm going to use the lip liner in the shade Stripped. This lip liner glides on like a dream, makes it so easy to use. And the lipstick I'm going to use is called Lush Lychee. The lipsticks are really nourishing and good for your lips as well. They contain passion fruit oil and plant peptides, so it gives you, they do give your lips a bit of a boost whilst being nourishing. And it's got a kind of sort of satin finish. It also smells and tastes like watermelon. The lipstick shades come in different finishes. So there's matte, satin and sheer. This is a sheer. I'm going to finish my lips off with the Velvet Peach Lip Glaze. Just for a bit of extra shine. Okay. So now all I need to do is add a mascara. Although Tropic don't do any fake eyelashes, I'm gonna add a set. The mascara that I'm using is the Fix and Gel Mascara. I know that the lash fibres are super popular. They sell out quite often. I haven't tried them yet. I know that if you wear contact lenses that you can't wear them, but the fibres add sort of length and volume to your own natural lashes, giving a false lash effect. But today I'm just using the Fix and Gel Mascara, which has a spoolie like this. Nice one, Nicola, getting all over your lid. that's the difference with just the mascara on one eye. My eyelashes are still a bit unruly from having LVL and really needing it done again. Tempted to do my own. So the mascara itself is £18. The lash extension fibres are £10, but if you buy them both together, you get them for £25. And the mascara has jojoba oil in it, which encourages lash growth as well. So it's a sort of conditioning serum as well as a mascara. Okay, and I think I'm gonna go for a little bit more bronzer. Okay, the blush I've just added, I am all for. I forgot that I put some of my pans in here. What is this one called? Rose Gold. I think it might actually be, is it a blusher or is it a highlighter? Okay, so this is a pressed highlighter, Rose Gold. Loving it on the cheeks. Especially I think with more of a bronzed look, it's good. Lots of time for that. Okay, and that's me done. So I will go and take some pictures and add them to the end of the video. Thanks so much for watching. See you later. So that's the finished look in daylight. It's like 7:30 at night, I think. So just working with the sort of evening light that we have. Added my lashes, which are Tatty Lash TL9s. And I am so happy with the finished look. You can see why they call the collection the Flawless Collection, because it literally makes your skin look flawless. I had so many blemishes and you can't see any of them. I think it looks even better in natural light.